Is there hope still for a deal?
I think so, yes. There's too much at stake for it not to happen now. I mean, we seem to be there seem to be endless arguments over details, but an awful lot has already been decided and agreed upon. It just seems impossible to these deadlines keep being missed because the devil is in the details, and the details seem to take a great deal of working out. I mean, if you saw Javad Zarif's sort of speech, I think on the 3rd, I mean, it's absolutely clear that he and Iran want a deal. It's just that there are certain details that they cannot seem to get resolved very quickly.
Well, one of those details is the snapback on both sides. Both sides want to be able to get back to their original positions before any deal if either side breaches any agreement. But how critical is this trust issue in barring any potential deal?
Well, I think you could see from the sort of body language of Kerry and Zarif that there's certainly trust there. I think obviously there are lots and lots of pressures coming from both sides. That this shall not go through, or that it shall be more punitive towards Iran, or something. I mean, there's a whole lot of people in the Republican Party who don't want this to go through. There are a whole lot of hardliners in Iran who don't want this to go through. But I think this is so important in the general principle of readmitting, if you like, Iran to what might be called the Committee of Nations.
Well,
this situation has gone on intolerably long.
Well, Peter, I mean, in terms of geopolitics, that's a pretty bad neighborhood over there. But still, Iran has done its part as a quiet ally, really, in this fight against ISIS. In terms of Saudi Arabia and Israel, how much do their interests plague this?
Well, I think obviously the Saudis and the Israelis are not happy about this because one of the ways in which they have been able to, as it were, stay so close to the United States is by pointing out how, if you like, how virtuous they are in comparison with Iran. But in fact, I mean, it's time that the Saudis and Israelis stop trying to make American foreign policy. And, there are several things, I mean, including the fact that, of course, increasingly the United States is easing away from dependence on Middle Eastern oil. And as far as Israel is concerned, Israel's attempts to meddle in American domestic politics, especially with Netanyahu's speech, have gone down rather badly.